for our men's semifinal. The winner to take on the Lindenwood Lions, but it is Davenport University, the Panthers, taking on the James Madison University Bulldogs alongside the legendary Dallin Stanford. I'm Kid McConico. 3/4 of our semifinal set, Life versus Army. Lindenwood will take on the winner of this one.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the wire. You can better believe it. James Madison beat Nazareth 24-5, Mount St. Mary's 22-5 to get here. Davenport had a bye, and then they took out Christian Dom 22 points to 5, and this tees up a classic quarterfinal.
It'll be the Panthers there of Grand Rapids, Michigan, in the red and black, trimmed in white. Dustin Stevens, Matt Finley, and Ken Mance are the coaches. Kickoff comes from Sean Nolan. Takes a bounce and right back with the Panthers. They are on the front foot. Are the men from Michigan going through. Jacob Gitt brought down by the Bulldogs. Trying to pinch it away at the breakdown, and it will go against James Madison. The Bulldogs looking for a quick tap and go, and then we will come back as it was indeed against the Panthers, not releasing the call.
Yeah, lucky not to get given a yellow card for playing on with it. They thought they had possession, but here we go with James Madison.
They did indeed. First time we will see the men from Harrisonburg, Virginia, trying to get something going. The 2017 Chesapeake Conference champions. They've been outstanding thus far, but going up a very good one in Davenport University. Going to find a bit of space over the 10-meter. Ball bobbled forward, a miscue from the Bulldogs, and they turn it right back over to the Panthers.
May have been a mullet in the way there from Alex French. He's a man wearing 15. Locks just blowing in the wind. Maybe couldn't catch possession in his face. So we'll give the Davenport side a real opportunity as we just have a look at a player who's down injured.
And men down on the pitch, take the opportunity to welcome you in. Glad to have you with us, wherever you may be joining us from. The CRC Rugby Championship. MayMadness7s.com is the website. Take another look here at the injury to the Bulldog. Met by a pair of Panther tacklers. The man down behind the play for James Madison, still being attended to. In the midst of day 2 of 3, a full 3 days of action here at the Gold Mine on Airline, home of Major League Rugby's NOLA Gold. But for this weekend, it's the home of the top men's and women's sevens teams in the country. And you see it right there. Again, the injury, the Bulldog being helped off the pitch is Andre Goulding, the junior out of Alexandria, Virginia, the Nova native from Fort Hunt Warriors Rugby Club, and certainly hope he will be able to continue. We'll be back to the action. Scrum to the Panthers. Gint to put in, the sophomore, the local product out of right there in Grand Rapids, sporting a very impressive mullet of his own.
He really is on display here. He knows he's going to be on the big screen.
Again, coming to the open side. Panthers so good, going through ball in hand. Now with Ehrlich. Ehrlich brought down, gets the offload to Nolan. But it will go against the Panthers. Panthers pinged, and they turn it over yet again, does Davenport.
They bring tremendous pace onto the ball here. Buddy Ulrich does really well initially, gets the fend and just makes his defender dive. It's just that little pop pass there, drifting forward. And it may be a bit too eager for the Panthers to get going.
Senior from Pretoria, unable to find the on-rushing Sean Nolan. So scrum now to James Madison, still scoreless, 2 minutes in. Bulldogs inside their own 22, bobbled yet again, another mistake. Alamondia, the senior from Buenos Aires, couldn't hold on.
He was furious with himself after it happened. You can see here, he knows you don't get many opportunities, particularly against a great Davenport side. Flicks it down on the ground.
The Argentine, a rare mistake from Martin Alamondia. And against the team the caliber of Davenport, you cannot make these kind of mistakes and expect to get away with them. Outside, Nolan. Ehrlich, the South African, fins off one, brought down. He finds Nolan again, reaches for the try line. Did he get it? Thumbs up from the assistant, and there is the signal from our referee. Sean Nolan finds the opener, the sophomore from Laguna Beach, California.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the back base. Doesn't matter if you touched that cross there, and he gets in for the first try of the game.
Nolan, great size, 6'2", 200 pounds for the Southern California native. And the Panthers able to strike first. Davenport finds the opening points, and now we will see James Madison's response, unable to tack on two at the conversion, so 5-0 Panthers over the Bulldogs early on. Nolan, a high skyscraping kick. Panthers looking to bat it forward. James Madison able to fall on it just outside their own 22. Bulldogs have had very little opportunity, very little possession. Alimondia trying to spin away, nowhere for the Argentine to go. Does find the offload. Bulldogs trying to get it wide, an errant pass, ball on the turf, and we will come back for the penalty.
It's been a tough 4 minutes for James Madison University. Even though they've had possession, they've put themselves under pressure with some awkward passes. And of course, they won't be happy with that as they jog back to now defend a very dangerous-looking attack.
And the men in the purple and gold have been on defense for almost the entirety of this first 4.5 minutes, and that is not the recipe for success. Again, pulls it out. Again, Nolan. Ehrlich. Back to Nolan. We've seen that combination before. Out wide to Carmona Florentino, and the man from Mexicali in for 5, or was he? Looking up, no signal. And there may be a question here on the grounding from Enrique Carmona Florentino.
There's also a question about that man bun that he's sporting as well. Referee has given the try, and it's a great little loop play. Watch the inside-outside. Support play was fantastic, and then here's the dive, the one-hander. He's done this before, normally to score, and that one, well, doesn't look so great for him, but it's been given as a try, so we'll play on.
Take another look. The Mexican U21 international, Enrique Carmona Florentino, across. Did he? Difficult to tell. But the referee awarding the try, and that's all that matters.
Fantastic camera work from our folks there to recommend it. Keep the ball close to your chest when you're diving, so that doesn't happen again.
Panthers extend their lead 10-0, and Davenport on top of James Madison. Final minute or so here of the first half. The Bulldogs, very few opportunities. Looks like they may have had a chance to play the advantage. Referee will bring it back to the spot of the penalty. That may be beneficial for the Panthers. Ehrlich again, the South African heavy tackle from number 6 for the Panthers. Trying to find a way through. Alimondia to the near side. No support there. Carmona Florentino. Alimondia at the breakdown. Trying to go to the blind side. Very little space. And 3 Bulldogs in a tight space. In and out of the hands that time. French. And now going to the open side, but a wall of red jerseys. Well organized and aggressive is the defense from the Panthers. Out wide, trying to exploit the half gap. Big tackle from Colin Turner. Little time remaining in this first half. James Madison desperately looking for points. And the whistle, the knock-on, unable to hold it, was Ben Carroll, the junior from Maryland, and that may well do it for the first half. It will indeed, the halftime whistle, and it's Davenport on top of James Madison, 10-0. In our men's semifinal, the second half to come, the winner, a date in the semis with the Lindenwood Lions.